For MSO News Sports, I'm Tim Kearns, and this is the Coach at 5, brought to you by the Gloria Food Store in Beverly at 268 Rantoul Street. Joining me today in the Coach's File, Steve Samperi, the senior place kicker for the Beverly Panthers. Steve, welcome to MSO.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing really well. I think the question is how you doing as a senior on the football team.
I'm great. I'm loving it. It's been a blast so far. All these guys taking care of me and stuff like that. It's been so much fun to come out and help them out.
You know, the first game against Wakefield, you kicked a 41-yard field goal, and I think that opened up a lot of eyes to everybody, not only in the stands that day, but also at around the league. That Beverly had a guy who can put him in. You tried a 43-yarder last week against Gloucester. It just sailed wide. So the league is on notice that Beverly has a long-range threat.
Yeah, that's it's good. Definitely a weapon. I mean, Coach has all the confidence in the world in me, and that's huge for me. It's nice to have him behind me and the whole team behind me, so it's been good. We're going to definitely use that this year.
Okay, you were a 3-year player on the soccer team.
Correct.
And you transitioned this year to the football. What was the evolution of that process?
I've been thinking about it for a while, and all my best friends obviously are on the team, so it kind of came down to this is my last chance to do something great. I wanted to have a lot of fun with it, and it's definitely everything what I thought it would be. It's been a blast.
You know, certainly the ability to kick as deep as you do, your kickoffs generally end up in the back of the end zone. It pins the other team back at the 20-yard line, prevents run back, so the coverage team can take kind of a deep breath as they're heading down the field, knowing that everybody's going to be down in the ball, or they don't have a chance to even think about running it out. That's such a defensive weapon as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think coaches definitely talked to me a lot about, you know, once we score and then go kick off, it's demoralizing to them. They don't even get a chance to run back. They have to start where they have to start, and our defense is tough as anything, so it's definitely been helpful for us.
You know, your extra kicks have been threatening to go over the net that's probably 30 yards behind the fence around the edge of the field. And everybody's watching, everybody oohs as the ball sails out, waiting for him to get into the woods.
Right, yeah, I think I did that once. I put one in the woods once, and but they've just said, do the same kick every time, don't worry about where it goes. Put it through kick it as hard as you want, kick it as far as you want. Just do the same thing every time. That's kind of what I've been trying to get down, is all my fundamentals and stuff like that. So.
And that's key, to develop a consistent motion so you're not thinking about the process.
Exactly.
Because once you start thinking, that's when the problems start. All right, what are long-range plans beyond this year?
Let's see. Before playing football this year, I had plans to play baseball in college. I've been playing baseball here for all my 4 years, and I've been talking to some schools about trying to play at the next level. Kicking wasn't even on my radar until people started saying stuff after that 41-yarder. That kind of changed a lot for me. They said, hey, you can do it, and I think I'm definitely open to that. I think it would be amazing, and obviously, it comes down to money. If I can go somewhere and play, that's going to be awesome.
Certainly, I think a lot of colleges look for the soccer player who converts into a football kicker because, again, they have the natural motion down, and you're already kicking 40 yards. You're already kicking the ball into the end zone on kickoffs. So you're already an offensive or defensive weapon established. Now it's just working on leg strength that you can push it back 40, 45, and again, develop that overall consistency. And boy, when a college sees that there's elements that are already in the person that they don't have to work on, that's a big advantage.
Yeah, I think I've definitely worked so hard on my fundamentals. The first thing I did when I finally made my decision was go and look how other people do it. Just kind of the steps and the little technical stuff that I had to figure out, but kicking's always come naturally to me, and I love kicking the ball as far as I can. It's fun for me.
That becomes a challenge. How far can I kick it?
Exactly. It's a personal thing every time. I try to better myself every time and kick it as far as I can.
All right, Steve, great. I want to thank you for your time. I know practice is over. You get home and you got homework to do.
Yeah.
You may have to hit a batting cage for a session or two also.
Right.
I know the guy in back of me doesn't want to hear me say that. But best of luck the rest of the season as you move on beyond Beverly High School.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Great.